Yo, what's up? Hey, I'm going to be talking on this ride, this MotoVlog. I'm going to be talking about childbirth because I just had a child. We had it at a birth center, and there's some things that I wanted to talk about pertaining to that birth center, as well as having a child in general. So today we're going to the Twisties on my way to work. I'm going to try to get through these Twisties. I only have about half an hour to get there on time. Just got to wait for my bike to warm up. Alright. Yeah, I used to live in California, and people there actually know that motorcycles are going to lane split, so they're courteous most of the time. So yeah, our baby came 20 days early, and was totally unexpected. My wife, she just finished up gathering all the things that we would need for his arrival, and so that very night when she finished up everything, and that night around 2 a.m. her water broke. She heard a pop when she went to the bathroom, and at this point, it was exactly on the time when I'm actually glad that we're doing these roads. But man, so it was actually a perfect time because I forgot the term about it with the kid. Our child, it finished completely developing. Was able to use his lungs and all that good stuff. Had no more development down the road, so he just decided to come right then and there, and around 2-3 a.m. I hear this, she's calling my name, and I'm like, okay, I know for sure that this is not just like a odd discharge, this is labor. So oh my goodness. Hey, we went to the birthing center, and like the first thing I noticed is that, like, I asked, we were rushing in there because she needed to go to the bathroom, and because she was going from both ends at certain points, and I'm asking one of the staff, yo, where's the bathroom? And he just blank stares, like, really? Thankfully one of the nurses that was walking in for a shift told us. It was pretty obvious, but it's when you're in a kind of a stressful, panicky, never done this before kind of thing situation, you just kind of want to know right away, and that did not happen right away. But anyways, we found a bathroom and all that good stuff. Later went to this room, and they're checking heart rate and all that good stuff. So fast forward, we're in the actual birthing room, and my wife, she's a warrior. She's totally unmedicated, no epidural. We wanted natural as birth as possible, so that's what we were going for. So we had nurses assigned to us, and one of the things I wanted to say is that when you go to these hospitals or birthing centers that are in a hospital, they're invasive, and they ask a lot of questions, and they want to hook a lot of things up to you, and they cause worry and panic. They want to instill fear in you and whatnot, because they have liability and all that to make sure everything's healthy and whatnot. But it was just very distracting, and like it wasn't what my wife necessarily wanted. Like, she had a birthing plan, she spoke to everybody before, and still they want to continually ask the same questions over and over again. And that kind of like, it brings you out of the space, you know, the meditative space that you should be in when giving birth. So I was there by her side the whole time for 18 hours total, and I feel like the nurses got distracted a lot of times. Like, they would be on their phone, they would be whispering like things unrelated to what was going on, like kind of laughing about stuff. I thought that was really unprofessional, and it took a lot away from the experience. And so I ended up doing a lot of the work with supporting her, other than the whole, oh, we gotta hook you up to see if, you know, we gotta check to see if the baby's heart rate's good, you know, which is a bunch of horse shit, because it's inside my wife, and my wife knows what's going on. I had to do a lot of the work, the physical work of helping her, supporting her, counter pressuring, and making sure that, you know, every contraction I was right there and supporting her, and you know, giving the counter pressure and holding her in positions that were comfortable, so she didn't have to do any extra work. She could conserve her energy. And like, when a contraction would come, she would be like, oh, you know, she would let us know. And I had to do most of that heavy lifting of, you know, holding her legs or knees and helping her with that. Well, you know, she did have request nitrous oxide at one point, and she used that for the rest of the delivery, which is okay. Like, it was just like, it was too distracting to be in that area and all the medical equipment, and she wasn't having fun with that. She didn't feel like it was a sacred space to give birth. You know, it was more like very, you know, it was more like, you know, like, it sucks. Like, you don't want to go to the dentist, you don't want to go to the doctor. Like, it's this plastic and cold, and like, you know, it's sterile and all that shit. So, you know. To do nitrous oxide to kind of dissociate from that. She could still feel the pain, but it was mostly just like the atmospherical thing. So I had to hold if she was gonna hold her legs, I would have to hold the mask. If she was gonna hold the mask, I would have to hold the legs. Like, the nurses were just totally half-assing it, for lack of a better term. And, you know, I don't appreciate that. hot. Try to be courteous around houses. Like, I know it sucks here and things whiz by all day. I'll scream on top of the lungs. Tires. I was worried about people coming out on me. So all in all, 18 hours. She was in hard labor for 5 of those hours, and it kind of finally took threatening to. I mean, we could see the baby the head starting to come out, and they were threatening to like having to have an intervention if it didn't happen faster, which is some bullshit. So they threatened the vacuum, and they got the head nurse, doctor, or whatever in there, and she started just going at it. Like, I was coaching her, deep, tall breaths, and just hold it and push as hard as you can, and we just kept doing that, and the threat of having to possibly vacuum the kid's head to get out, of the womb, just put her in the beast mode, and she got that baby out in 3 or 4 cycles. It was like the most dramatic. Like, I've never seen a woman work so hard in my life. Like, I've never seen a woman in that much intensity in labor. Like, she is a freaking warrior goddess. We got that baby out, and it's just like the most beautiful thing I've ever witnessed in my life. Like, the biggest sigh of relief. So after that, we just kind of slept when we could, and had to take care of the dog, went home, and get some friends pulled together to help us out during labor and to, you know, take care of the dog and all that good stuff. For 18 hours, it's like brutal. You're tired, you're hungry, dehydrated. I have trouble putting stuff together in my head. Like when you're tired and you're stressed out and you gotta provide for the family and all that good stuff, you just do it. You know, you sacrifice. And I got no problem doing that. I trained hard so I could be the best man I could be. And it's not easy. I don't wish it upon anyone to have this sort of schedule and circumstance and all that good stuff, but it's huge growth opportunities, and learning a lot and growing a lot, and couldn't be happier. Not the most, but you know, one of many proud fathers now, going to work and providing for the family, even though I'm tired and don't really want to do it. Just got to do it. I actually skipped out on donating blood today because I know it's just gonna knock me out. You know, the baby's up trying to get food and stuff, you know, and it's like whatever time it wants kind of thing, you know. And then I gotta help my wife out because she's hungry and can't leave, she's doing stuff, and just gotta make it happen. So thanks for listening, thanks for watching. Peace out. Yo, what's up, YouTube? I just got done shopping. My bag is just full. It's kind of funny because I got ramen packets that I couldn't fit in, and now they're in produce bags in my jacket, just like the good old days. My dad, I run on my dad's Honda Shadow 750, and we actually had this 50. Dang it! Yeah, there we go. This 50cc Honda scooter. It was red. I forgot exactly what brand it was, or I mean, what model. But we get full on groceries with that thing. Put the like third world style, like put the grocery bags on the handlebars and go. I believe we did the same thing on the Honda Shadow. I mean, don't get any ideas. You know. So we're going back the Twisty way, and it's got the tunes rocking and all the good stuff. I got Saliva playing right now. It's on my my music, my mix on YouTube. So yeah, I'm still on the Purple Panda. The shipping for the other mic says it's gonna come today or tomorrow, but I don't know. The trucking really hasn't. The trucking updates haven't been coming, so I have really no clue where it's at or if I'm gonna get on time. So more on the birthing, having our baby at the birth center. I think I wanted to say something about it needing to be checked upon, like every 10 minutes or whatever. Like they wanted to put instruments and draw blood. It's like, no, we're not gonna subject our newborn baby to, you know, like needles and stuff in a newborn baby. Really? Yeah, some whack stuff they got going over at the hospitals. Like, they straight up, like, just want you in fear, and, like, they want to do things to your baby that are completely unnecessary. Yeah, see an elk or something. That's cool. This is one, though. It was a complete mess at that hospital. Like, those nurses just do not care. Like, they're used to just putting people on like the machines and like cutting, you know, oh, you just get it cut open, like make all the surgeon doctor do all the work. Well, they literally just like chat on their phones and check on you every 10 minutes. There's like a joke meme about it that I saw on Instagram. It's like, I'm just here to give you your medication, and just here to tell you that in 10 minutes we're gonna check up on you again, and then in another 10 minutes we're gonna check on baby. Are you getting a good rest? And we're just gonna push on your belly. Like, really, this woman just like put a whole ass baby through her vagina, and you're like, oh, we need to do tests on you, and your blood pressure is high, and it's like you're pre-diabetic, and it's like, really? Can you believe it? It's later. I got off later, so kind of just want to go. That's why you had your high beams on. I was always taught, put your high beams on. Put your high beams on, you know, like even during the night, you know, during the day. Like I don't know that new school stuff, like oh, don't turn your high beams on. I guess because of the LED lights and how bright they are now, but I was always taught like the old school method of you keep your high beams on no matter what, because you want to be seen. Oh, I guess it's not the sheriff. Here I was puckering my butt because that was the sheriff. Oh, there he is. So yeah, hospitals are whack, y'all. So I was just talking to a dude that he's working at the grocery store. He says he got a Honda Shadow Aero 750. He likes that it's like got the 8 bars that are like not too pronounced, but enough so it's like he's on a recliner and he's super comfy with it. He says he like puts like mothballs, like so a tarp under his motorcycle, and then he puts mothballs like it's a cradle or something underneath it, and then a tarp on top to prevent. So I guess the mothballs prevent the rodents from getting in and eating the wires, you know, because they make the wires out of like some like corn starch material now, which is some bullshit. Make it anything like mechanical out of a food item, like you're just asking for trouble. It's such a stupid cost-saving bullshit. Like, and then they want to charge you like $500 for whatever, you know. It's bullshit. So I'm gonna be moseying through here. It's just like late, and I just want to get back home. I got ramen packets in my head. I got like a ramen airbag vest on. Just never thought, I didn't think about it like that. Pretty sweet. Go to IMI Sunday. We'll see what my wife says, but it's gonna be so good. It's like 75 degrees and I just can't wait. I just want to get on that truck and just go for it. Like my rear tire could just shred it up, you know. Like I'm about to replace it anyway. I could just shred it up with my Ramen safety vest here. freaked me out there. It's like, oh yeah, sheriff's ready for me. You know, if you rip into areas long enough, they're gonna call the cops on you. So I try to be respectful. Everything going on, boys and girls, even the people down there. And where's it going? Oh, it's got off the bike thing. Yeah, that's what we want though. We want sharp curves. Do what you want. I think I got caught behind someone here last time too. Got me on the good part. It's whatever. It's late. all these people about to be jealous of my ramen airbags.